What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and I'm just making this video on your ads not converting. Okay, so I make a lot of videos basically telling you what does work, and stuff like that. But now I'm going to make a video, to tell you guys on things that doesn't work or things that you should avoid, or just some really extremely helpful tips, to help everybody out. Honestly, I was gonna make this video just for Team DeAngelo members, but I decided to just help everybody else since this is gonna be like basically an educational video. Okay, so we got Craigslist here. Okay, everyone knows I love Craigslist again. I'm back over here already. So landing page. Okay, so let's go over landing page. Okay, landing pages are everything when it comes to this. Okay, now this is just a crappy Wix site that I threw together in like 3 seconds. Okay, now on Craigslist, this page is golden. It will convert like crazy. Okay, but if I go over here to Facebook, and as you can see, these ads look really professional. Like, you can't make a professional ad then send them to a crappy landing page. Okay, like that's what a lot of people are actually doing, believe it or not. They're taking paid advertisement, paid ads that they're spending hard-earned money on, and sending them to a crappy landing page, and then it's not going to convert. Like, it makes no sense. Because, I mean, think about it. If you saw this ad right here, let's say we click this ad right here and go to Verizon, and instead of this page right here, I got some crappy page that like had a picture of two phones, and it looked like it was made on Wix, and it has their logo at the top for Wix. Okay, I'm just gonna click right out. Okay, because one, it doesn't look professional, and if two, Wix is pretty big now, so they're just gonna know that it's just like some made up site, that they're just gonna assume that it's not real just because it has that their logo on there. Okay, now like I said, guys, you want your stuff to flow. Okay, from now you just have everything flow like that cotton. If you haven't watched my marketers common sense videos, go watch that. But like I said, when you first start out, you don't have what I call a marketer's common sense. Okay, now let's say you're promoting dog food. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and just look up dog food. Alrighty, so when you type in dog food over here on Google, what do you see? Dog food. Okay, dog food, dog food, dog food, dog food, dog. Okay, now you're gonna be like, okay, DeAngelo, obviously that's common sense. You typed in dog food on Google. Okay, obviously that's what's gonna come up. Okay, now you see that common sense right there. Now a lot of people will lack this when they make their landing pages. Okay, they will make a landing page, let's say around dog food, then they will have an offer around dog food, then make a landing page that has like a picture of a dog or something really crappy, and then they will send them to a CPA offer or an offer that has nothing to do with dog food. Okay, now like I said, when I searched this right here, it just clicked. I'm pretty sure it just clicked right in your mind, like, oh, okay, obviously that's what's going to come up. Okay, now that's how all your landing pages need to be. When someone clicks your landing page, it should be common sense what's going to come up. Like, hey, I clicked this page here on how to make money, so I should be learning something or going to something that should be teaching me how to make money, how to increase my income. Okay, like if you're doing something like that, obviously you have like a variety of things, surveys, biz op opportunities, stuff like that you can send people, but you aren't going to send someone who's looking for money a offer on dog food. Like, well, why are you like, dude, what happened? I'm sitting here looking to make money, and now I'm on a page that's about dog food. Now I'm on a page that's about weight loss. Okay, like that makes no sense. People are just trying to force it. Okay, you can't force it. Okay, like they're just sending random people to random landing pages and just hoping that it converts. Okay, like you cannot do that. Your people have to be they have to be targeted. They have to be looking for what you have. Like if the person, that's like if a really successful marketer or whoever just has a lot of money, do you think that they're going to come, looking for someone who makes less money than them? No, they're going to look for people who make more money than them. They're going to look for the next big opportunity to invest in and stuff like that. They're not going to be looking for small time stuff. Okay, you want your stuff to flow. That's pretty much like what it is, guys. You need your stuff to flow. Like I said, that marketer's common sense is really important. Okay. Now, another thing is people think that a landing page that converts really well on Facebook and in the Facebook groups and stuff like that is going to convert really well over here on Craigslist. No, that is not how it works, okay? Just because an offer over here, a landing page works really well on Craigslist doesn't mean it's going to work on Facebook. It doesn't mean that it's going to work on Google Ads. It doesn't mean that it's going to work on Yahoo Ads, Bing, etc. It's not just going to work just like that. It just doesn't work like that, okay? Like I said, a lot of people over here, are looking for work from, looking for actual jobs. A lot of people don't get on Craigslist to look for a work from home opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong, you can make a lot of money off, Craigslist, because a lot of people are looking to make money. When someone jumps on Craigslist, they're going to jobs, they're going to gigs, they're looking to spend money and make money. That's why Craigslist is so powerful. And I mean, you can generate thousands of leads a week just off this one site. Okay, but back to what I was talking about, like a landing page on here, that works really well will not work the same way as if it is in a Facebook group. Okay, now let's go to a Facebook group and we're gonna just look at an offer, a CPA offer or whatever it may be, or a landing page. So let's scroll down a little bit. Let's see if we can find. Okay, so this dude right here is promoting a scam. So I mean, and people are commenting info, so I mean, people are going to promote scams, and people are going to continue to get scammed over and over because they don't do research. But let's see here, let's see where this goes. Alrighty, so you can see right here, this is a pretty decent landing page. Okay, so I'm saying, you see how everything's going down right here. It's got the little timer here, basically, it's a pretty decent landing page. Okay, now let's say you click register, they're gonna get your information here, so obviously just for video purposes, do it. But let's say this page right here, right? All right, it looks really decent, page looks good, stuff like that. Then when they click register me now, they go to dog food. Okay, like now you're just like, what happened? Like, I was just here and now I'm here. Okay, like I'm pretty sure you probably, even before you found out about CPA or anything like that, you've probably gone through these, and then like they just go from one thing to the next, and like it just like flipped. Like, what just happened? Like, you were just looking at this, now you're looking at this. Like, what happened? I was looking at giraffes, now I'm looking at cars. Like, those two aren't going to go together. Okay, you can't force it. Okay, like this is a good page right here as well. Now, believe it or not, this page will not do well on Craigslist. Okay, now don't get me wrong, if you throw enough traffic at it, obviously, you're going to get conversions and stuff. But like the average person who sees stuff like this is going to think this is a scam. Okay, they're going to like, oh, the countdown and this and that and all this stuff. Like, it just looks fake to them because they're like, oh, okay, I can't make this amount of money. Anything that says, make thousands of dollars or anything like that, you got to think about, these are regular people. Like, these aren't people who are used to making, thousands of dollars a week. They don't understand that it is possible to make their entire month's paycheck, or entire month's salary or whatever it is, in a single hour, in a single minute, a second. If you're some people who are like trading and all that, like they're making thousands upon thousands of dollars every single day. These people don't have this type of mindset, so you have to, basically, approach them as if you have a job opportunity. Okay, so over here, let's go back. So okay, so like something like this. Okay, like something like this will convert really well on Craigslist, because this is like a job. This is like what they are looking for. This is what they went on Craigslist to find, a job. Okay, like this is actually a CPA offer right here. As you can see over here on Cash Network, they also have this one on Max Bounty as well. Okay, now as you can see though, they have to complete a questionnaire. So what I like to do is, I'll come up here, and then I'll go, I'll look it up, take the site or whatnot, so you take this site and basically you copy the site, and then you open up a new tab in a private window, and then you come over here and you paste it in, and then you go from there. Okay, so that didn't work. All right, there we go. So, all right, now you can see that, it works. So then you can go up here, then you would type in, what job was that? Target. So then we would type in Target. All right, and say a few jobs available. Okay, so now this is where the questionnaire starts. Okay, so now you would go through this and you would see how long it is. Okay, now just because it's a $2 offer doesn't mean that it's short. It could be 20 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it can be 2 minutes. Okay, now the average person is not going to spend 30 minutes doing an application. Okay, one, they aren't like a lot of people who want a job, aren't really that serious about getting a job. Like if you really want a job, I mean, you can just throw out, application after application after application after application daily, like it really, depending on which area that you're in and stuff. But I mean, guys, like you would go through this and you would just type it, and you would see how long the questionnaire is. And if it's really long, I wouldn't do it because I mean, think about it. The longer it takes, the less likely that it is going to convert. Okay, now the more money that it costs, the more money that it gives is normally how much how harder it is to actually get approved for it. Okay, so that's not always the case though, because as you can see down here, the success system, all they have to do is enter this little information in this box right here, and then they're going to be golden, and then you just get paid $2.50 instantly. Okay, so I mean, it's not always going to be that, but I mean, you always want to make sure and check and see how hard it is too. Okay, now another thing is you want to make sure that the CPA offer works. Okay, because the way you promote this is good, like 90% of what's going on. Well, at least 25%. I don't know why I said 90. But okay, so let's see, we're going to be just checking this out right here. Okay, so every time you go to this page, since it's down, it's going to give you a completely different offer every time. Okay, so let's see if I do it again, if they'll give me a different offer. Okay, so it's the same thing, just a different page. Okay, but as you can see right here, though, this is completely different than what you said and what you would have said in your original post. Okay, so let's say right here, like I'm like, hey, yeah, we'll schedule a phone interview with you. X amount of time. Just enter your information, and below, make sure you enter your phone number, and then click act now or whatever it is, and then just fill out that form and we'll get to you as soon as possible. Okay, now over here they come in, they click this page, there's nothing that talking about a phone number and nothing that says apply. Okay, and it doesn't, and it looks like like spammy, like or like it looks like this is like something that an average person would stay away from. Well, I mean, like an average person is going to say, oh, make $397 a day. Psh, as if I don't even make that in a week or something like that. That's fake. That's a scam. Instantly, just like that, gone. You just lost the lead. Okay, all because you didn't simply come over here and check to make sure that the offer is working. That is what you want to do all the time. Just make sure that the offer is working. Okay, like something that simple will mess up your ad completely, because it's just not it's not flowing anymore. It's not flowing anymore. Now you're talking about this is this happens right here, in a point B, then point C. Now point B is point D, and B is now Z. I mean, like now it's all over the place, and it just doesn't add up anymore. Okay, so you always want to make sure that your ads are working. Okay, like this is a big one right here. Like this one actually goes down all the time from what I see, even on Cash Network. I mean, on Max Bounty and stuff. I mean, it just goes out sometimes. But I mean, you want to make sure that it is converting. I mean, that it goes in what you're wanting to do. Okay, so like another thing is now, so like this would, let's say this was the CPA offer, and you would get paid $2 or whatever it is for them just putting in their email, their full name, the country, and clicking continue. Okay, let's say you get $1, $2, whatever it is for this. Okay, now if you have another landing page, so let's see if we can find something really quick over here to give you a visual example. let's see if this is up and running. Alrighty, so let's say this is our landing page right here. Okay, they have to enter their name, their last name, their email, secure their spot. When they click this button right here, now they have to go over here, enter their name, their email, and their country. Okay, they're like, I just put in my name and my information. Click, okay, now you're not going to get a conversion because, your conversions are always going to go down when you send them and, and you capture their emails, okay? Don't get me wrong, capturing the email is like, really good because, you can make a lot more than $1 or $2 off this person right here for entering their email, okay? Like you can resend them another email, another CPA offer as soon as they enter their information here, okay? So don't get me wrong with that. Like I said, it's always good to to capture emails. Now the reason I'm telling you this is though because when you have this page right here and you get their name, and their email address, when they click secure my button or whatever it is, apply, whatever you're saying, they come to another page that tells them to enter the same information they just entered, they're not going to do it, okay? Obviously you're going to get some people who still do, but a lot of people aren't going to do it as well because they're like, hey, I just put in my information. This is just a waste of time. Now they're gone, okay? So then you're going to lose them. Now, some things that, I personally do with stuff like this. So let me see. If I'm going to have a page like this, I'm either going to have, capture their email. But if I'm not going to capture their email, I'm just going to have a button, that says, my landing page is just going to be a button that says apply or something like that, okay? Like you want to use words that people see on a daily basis. Like people like to apply for stuff. They like to apply for a loan. They like to apply for a job. Apply, 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 apply. Okay, people are used to applying. You don't want to make it extremely hard for people either. Like you don't want you can clearly see that this is a button right here. Okay, like a lot of people will have a button super small, or they will have it all the way down here, or it'll be all the way up here, or something. Like you want your button to be clear as day. Okay, like you don't want this right here to be a button. Like a lot of people aren't like this arrow right here. If this was a button, a lot of people wouldn't even know it was a button. Okay, like it's just that simple. Like a lot of people will just assume that that's just part of the artwork or something. Like it just wouldn't convert that well. Because like look at this. This is now if this was a button and lit up and stuff like that, like let's say this part was off and this is just just line right here. A lot of people wouldn't understand that that was the button and that to click in, and they would just click on the site, look at it, and they were like, okay, well I don't know what to do, and then they would click off, and then that's it. So then you will miss a conversion. Okay, like you want your landing page, to be extremely easy. You want it to be as easy as possible. Okay, now if you're having just one CPA offer on the page, you also want your CPA, your page to go with the page as well. Like you don't want it to open in a new window. You want it to just go directly to that page, right then and there. No excuses, for them not to, for them to click back to the other page. Then you don't want people to have time to think. Just simply click this button, click apply. They go over here, enter the information in, click continue. Gone. Okay, you just got paid. You don't have to worry about anything else. That simple. But back to what I was saying before. Now, personally, I would, if I had a page like this, I would have a video in front of it or something, like a really short video. Like you don't want to send people to a video that's 30 minutes long for the CPA. For to get the lead or something like that. So let's see if we got one right here that's available. Okay, so this one might be a good one right here. So let's go ahead and copy this. Okay, so this one doesn't work either. Oh, yes it does. Okay. Alrighty, so
hey, Jake here.
Basically, this is what your video would be. Okay, you don't want your video to be extremely long. Like I'm pretty sure this is going to be a long video.
I'm going to put into action right here, right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pretty long video. Okay, so as you can see down here, they're going to be watching this video or whatnot. Now let's say you're only getting paid for the survey here. For them to enter their information down here. Okay, you do not want to, like, even if it's part of the CPA offer or something like that, like, normally it's not going to be like that, because I mean that's pretty common sense. This is normally just like what will happen on the person's page who doesn't know what they're doing. So like, let's say they came over here, they like watched the 30-minute video and they was like, wow, I would do this, and then they click copy the URL, go paste it on theirs. Now they got some 40-minute long video. And how many people are going to sit there and watch a 40-minute long video the first time through? Like, and it's just random too. It wasn't like this was planned or anything like that. They're like, oh, I'll get to this later. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen. Then they're never going to get back to it. Okay, you don't want to have an extremely long page on your video on your landing page. You just want it straight to the point. I keep mine under 2 minutes, right then and there. Normally about a minute to 2 minutes tops. Just basically just hype them up or whatnot, and then they're enter the email down below, and then they'll go to a landing page. That's simple. Like, that's all that it is to it. Like, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, you just really need things to flow. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, you really just need things to flow. Like, I mean, that's really all that there is to it. Like I said, there's really not much else that I can say, because I mean, you just really need things to flow, and you just need to know what it is that what it takes for the offer to convert. Like, let's say you're promoting this right here, and you think that you're going to get paid every time someone enters their information, and you only get paid when the person actually buy something. Okay, like, there's a difference between CPA and CPL. Like, you need to know exactly what offers you're promoting. So like, as you can see right here, this was supposed to go to paid surveys at home, but it goes to My Millionaire Mentor or something like that. Okay, so like, you need to know, you need to be up to date, you need to know what's going on with your offers. Like I said, if you're promoting an offer and it's not converting, 9 out of 10, it depends on your landing page, or if it's even going to the offer. So just because this says, there's been times where, let's say I'm promoting this CPL right here, or this one right here, okay, like this work from home opportunity. Let's say I'm promoting it pretty heavily, and I'm just not seeing any results. Okay, now just because this is a CPL, or I don't know why it's a CPA, but okay, let's just say CPL right here. Let's say I'm sending to this page right here, and this page pops up. Okay, now just because let's say they sit here and they watch this however long video it is, and then a pop up comes down here for them to enter their information. I'm not going to get paid for that, because this is a completely different offer now. They have to pay $50 or $49 or whatever it is for me to receive a commission for this. So yeah, they have to pay $100 for me to receive a commission on this. Okay, so not good at all. Okay, that's actually pretty bad, because now that changes up everything, on the way that I'm supposed to be promoting it. So let's say I'm promoting it, and I'm talking about, yeah, you're going to get paid to do these surveys, and it costs $25 or something like that. Now they're over here looking at a video that's guaranteeing them $500 free training. Then they go to another page that tells them they have to pay $97. Okay, now they're like, wait, what just happened? He told me it was $25. This landing page told me it was free training, and now I have to pay $100. Like, click right off the thing. I mean, because it just doesn't flow. It just doesn't go with the emotion. Guys, like I said, you have to have things flow in this industry. Like, it has to go. Everything has to match. Like, that's just how simple it is, guys. I mean, it really has to flow. Like, really flow. And like I said, if you capture emails, your conversions are going to go down. Okay, now if you're sending them directly to a page, and you're just getting a lot of clicks but no conversions, try changing up the offer. Like, you don't have to be stuck with an offer. Like, that's the beauty of CPA networks. They have tons and tons and tons of offers that you can do, and that you can promote and things like that. Like, I mean, like, you don't have to be stuck with Apple. You don't have to be stuck with Walmart, Target, the Success Systems, this down here. Like, you don't have to be stuck with these offers. I mean, It's just that simple. Like, you don't have to be stuck with that. If it's not working, try something else. I mean, like, the definition, in my opinion, of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and expecting different results. Okay, like, it's just not going to happen. Like I said, so basically just a recap video, just a recap, of everything we talk about in the video. Your stuff needs to convert. I mean, the needs to go with the flow. So don't have dog food and then your landing page talk about baby formula, and then if they even make it to the CPA offer and it goes to cat food. Okay, like three different things there. Okay, you need everything. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so dog food 20% off landing page. 20% off the dog food. Here's the dog food selection that we have. Okay, CPA offer or whatever offer you're promoting, or even if it's not a CPA offer or whatnot. Okay, it has to be about dog food and have 20% off. Okay, whatever it is, it has to be 20% off. I mean, you can't put 20% off here on this ad, then go to the landing page, have pictures of dog food 20% off, and then you go to the page and it has dog food, and then it's 100%. I mean, you got to pay full price. Like, what happened to the 20%? You just lost your sale. Okay, so like I said, guys, you really want things to flow. Okay, another thing is, another quick recap: don't send paid traffic to a free crappy landing page. Okay, it just doesn't work that way. You cannot send people that are high quality leads to a really crappy landing page like this right here. Like I said, you don't want to do stuff like that. Okay, now if you're sending free to free, that's perfectly okay, because I mean, that's just the way it is. Now, like I said, landing pages, your landing pages really depend on what it is that you're promoting and what platform it is that you're promoting on, because like I said, a lot of people don't realize that this landing page right here, so as you can see right here, like I said, this goes to a completely different offer, like I said it would. But I mean, this right here, let's say this, it just sent them to this right here randomly. Okay, now you're like, what am I paying $97 for? Okay, boom, they're gone. They're not gonna enter their email right here. Okay, like, why am I paying money? Okay, so that's another thing too. Never have how much something costs on your landing page, unless you're doing it for like MCA or an actual product or something like that. But if you're doing it for CPA and stuff like that, never have how much it costs on your landing page. Okay, um, especially if you're going for CPA. I mean, if you're going for CPLs. Now, if you're going for CPA, you can do that as well. But personally, I would just let them do it and just collect their email. Because if you're doing a CPA, I always recommend that you get their email, and then so that way you can resell them on that same CPA offer later. But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, that's pretty much it. If you got any questions, just put them down below, and I'll just gather up all those questions and just kind of go over it. You know, if it's not something I have to cover in Team DeAngelo, of course, like I said, I got people who've paid for the training, so obviously I can't just go out and just give it away unless I have a couple thousand people mad at me. But I mean, guys, you guys have a blessed day, have a wonderful day. I hope this helps you out and your opportunity quest or whatnot. If you want to get in Team DeAngelo, it is still $100. I mean, no one else really has 700 training videos on how to make money online. You know, no one's even come close, so far that I found out with some actual done for you stuff. But guys, just check it out if you want to get become a Team DeAngelo member. It'll be a link in the description. Also show some love, throw some likes on there. Subscribe so that way you can, always stay up to date. I'm always gonna be start putting out some more free content for the people, out there. So that way, just give them a little nudge so they can just get online, because like I said, online is where the money is, guys. Like, I made $1,200 in my sleep last night, guys. I mean, beautiful stuff. So, like, I hope you guys can, take some value out of this. I hope you sat here and watched this all the way till the end. Like I said, a lot of people want to make money, but they don't want to work for it. I mean, if you honestly aren't receiving any clicks, I mean, or you're not receiving any conversions, and you couldn't even make it to the end of this video, honestly, they just weren't just not serious about making money.